Hello everyone, this is Elizabeth from the Marathon County Public Library, and I have a good book to recommend to you today. It's called The Good Hawk by Joseph Elliott. Agatha and Jamie are part of Clan Atooth on the island of Skye in a mythical Scotland. Agatha is one of a group called Hawks that protect the clan, and she has a special gift. She can talk to animals in her head. This is something that she has to keep hidden from the elders, because it is forbidden, or not dooth. She keeps a friendly vole named Milkwort. Jamie has been chosen to wed a girl from another island, but marriage is not something that's done in Clan Atooth. In fact, no one on the entire island does it. So why should the clan now have to make an alliance with Rasse? On the night of Jamie's wedding, the clan is attacked by Deemhine from Norveg. Jamie and Agatha set out to save their friends in a small boat with one Deemhine prisoner, who claims to be the Prince of Norveg. Reading this book reminds me of The Dark is Rising sequence by Susan Cooper and The Bredane Chronicles by Lloyd Alexander, although it is completely original in its plot and characters. It feels magical and otherworldly, spooky at times, and you get to enjoy the scenery of Scotland and the British Isles. The story is told from Agatha's perspective and Jamie's perspective. I'm going to read from a section narrated by Jamie. They wind open the gate and wish me luck as I pass through. The hawk on top of the wall nods at me and hits all 5 chimes in succession, creating a soothing chord that echoes across the whole island. It is the first time I have ever walked outside the enclave. For some reason, the island looks even bigger from this side of the wall. In every direction, hills and mountains topple over one another in every shade of green, orange, and muddy yellow. Trying to comprehend the expanse of land stretching out before me makes me feel dizzy. "Come on," says Errol, twisting my elbow to move me forward. "You don't want to be late." We walk in silence, first east and then south. Something about Errol's surly demeanor makes it impossible to strike up a conversation. I have no idea how he, a visitor to the island, knows which way to go, but he marches on with confidence, at a pace I struggle to keep up with. The land is rough and uneven, full of rogue stones and unexpected puddles. The weather alternates between sweltering sun and miserable rain, like it can't quite make up its mind how best to torture me. Midges hover around me, attracted by the sweat that is gathering under my armpits and behind my knees. "Where exactly are we going?" I ask after what feels like forever. We're walking up a steep incline, and I have to gather the bottom of the rope to keep the excess material from tripping me. My legs ache, and blisters are starting to form on both of my heels. "This is the Totternish Ridge," Errol says. "At the start of time, warring giants carved out this land with mighty hammers. Some say, on the coldest days, you can still hear their ghosts, bellowing across the hills." We'll keep heading south until we reach Quirring. From there, we will have a view of Rasse. That is where the ceremony will take place. The higher we climb, the windier it gets, and I have to keep dropping to my knees to prevent myself from getting blown into the rocky crag below. It's a shame I can't look up more, because the view is incredible. The mountains rise and fall in unstoppable waves, punctured here and there with sharp-edged precipices and serene lochs. In the distance, mainland Scotia looms into view like an unwanted spillage. I've always felt uneasy about the mainland, like it's not quite far away enough. Skye is a big island, but the mainland is much, much bigger. It's actually 2 countries, Scotia in the north and England in the south. Apparently, we used to trade with them, but not anymore. Not since everyone there died. We're lucky we live on an island, otherwise the plague would have killed all of us as well. As we draw nearer to Quirring, we pass strange rock formations which protrude from the ground like broken fingers reaching for the sky. I pause to take them in. They are at least 10 times the size of me, mottled gray and covered in soft lichen. Errol tuts unnecessarily loudly. I pretend I haven't heard, making him tut again even louder. I roll my eyes and catch up with him. Just down from the rocks is a wide open plateau, where everyone is waiting for me. From here we have a clear view of the nearby Isle of Rasse, a dark cloud on the shimmering water. Members of my clan are standing in a semicircle, and they click their fingers as I approach. The sound is swallowed by a wind that whistles along the escarpment. Eileen peers out from the crowd and gives me a small wave. I want to wave back at her, but I don't. I take a couple more steps forward. The semicircle splits apart like the mouth of a whale. I close my eyes, and when I open them again, there she is, the girl they are going to make me marry. She has her back to me, but she's wearing the same color robe as I am, so there's no mistaking her. Even from behind she looks far too young. The minister stands at her side and beckons me to approach. My breath starts coming in short, sharp gasps. I can't do this. It's too much. I need to get out of here. There's no air. I can't breathe. I have to leave, now. I do the only thing I can think of. I turn around and run. If this sounds like a book you'd enjoy reading, you can check it out at the library or keep it in mind for later. Thank you for listening, and remember to take some time to read something you enjoy today.